all that, all the Bruno chips. Well, not that many. I'm pretty sure I have more Mama Odie. Oh, wait, have I not maxed them out? Oh, well, never mind. There's Luisa. We're jumping right into it. Here we go. Yeah, new episode of Disney Heroes. Gotta be honest, these episodes are coming out fast because they just keep pumping out new heroes. Not complaining. Obviously, gonna love more heroes. That was Jessie. I recognize that. I know that sound well. I use Jessie in as many battles as possible. Where are you? There you are. Come on, where's that skill? Jessie's voice. That does not fit. That does not work at all. Because that one's just tailor-made to fit Jessie. That just. Oh no, I don't like the sounds. No, they do not fit this build. I mean, maybe if I think about it, but just right off the bat, that's a first bad impression. Oh dear. Okay, that's just a quote from her song. The middle sister of. Hold on. Sorry, I'm just overcoming like a bit of a sniffles, so there's going to be a few cuts here and there. The middle sister, with the gift of super strength, she uses her power to help her family and community. However, beneath her tough exterior, she struggles with the pressure of always being reliable. That's just a general description of, like, the character itself, not like... I'm used to most characters just like, what are your description? Amber Lumen, with her fiery personality and control over flames, has the spark to ignite change and the strength to blaze through any challenge. Like, if you want to advertise this character as someone who can definitely hold her own in battle, it's probably not the best description to say, like, actually, deep down inside, she's got a bit of peer pressure and whatnot. Like, yeah, I know that's her whole deal, but, like, yeah, that you don't want that on your resume. Now, let's just jump right into this. Devastating debris. I can't get. I'm sorry, I can't get over those sounds. No, they work well for Jessie, but they do, and she uses both of them. It doesn't. No. Luisa Madrigal effortlessly hurls a chunk of land up in the air, raining down debris on the enemies, dealing normal damage and knocking back all the frontline enemy heroes. Knocked back enemies get stunned for 10 seconds, and when the stun ends, they get snared for 10 seconds. So, okay. If there are no frontline enemy heroes, Luisa knocks back the 3 closest enemy heroes instead. Next up we have Come At Me. Luisa flexes and strikes a... Does she use both sounds? Yep, she does. Luisa flexes and strikes a pose, distracting all the frontline enemies and gaining max HP for every enemy distracted for 8 seconds. During this time, when she is attacked by distracted enemies, that enemy gets knocked back and has their movement and attack speed decreased by 50% for 4 seconds. If there are no frontline enemy heroes, Luisa distracts the 3 closest enemy heroes instead. That was really tough for me to read. So that's 2. Does this one also? Oh my god, that's 3 skills in a row that use Jessie's voice. Oh, I don't like it. Luisa braces her body, defending and guarding allies, granting them a shield for 8 seconds. Luisa also reduces incoming damage by 75%. Every time an enemy attacks Luisa or her allies while the skill effect is active, that enemy gets knocked back and snared for 8 seconds. Like, I understand you have to... I'm sorry, I know I'm supposed to be reading the skills, but the main thing that's really getting in my head is that she has Jessie's voice. I understand that you have to reuse sound effects to, like, cut costs, and, like, I myself, in most of my videos, reuse a lot of sound effects and even some sound audio clips if I have to, most of the time. But, like, in this case, you have to make sure it matches what's going on. Because, like, if I think about Louis, like, I would think, like, I'd rather they probably don't have, like, give her any voice of any kind, and just have her just focus on sound effects, like a pushing sound effect or something. But this is it just kind of ruins it. Like obviously I like what she looks like here. I like that she's got like a Street Fighter kind of like idle animation where it's like, oh, I'm ready to brawl. Just press a button and I'll do a punch. That sort of thing. It looks great. This looks like a great character, but the sounds are ruining it right now. Wait. Ooh, okay, hang on. Strike the pose. Little flash error there, but you know what? Good win animation. I like that. Let me see it again. Actually, Okay, I get it. I know that's part of the tick, tick, tick part of the song, but, like, I think there needs to be a little... Okay, no, it's animated fine. It's great. It's good. This is good. I like the wind animation. And the best part is, Jessie... There's no Jessie sound. Yeah, I like that. After Luisa knocks back an enemy, every other enemy hero hit along the way takes normal damage, while the original target takes normal damage for every enemy hero that they hit while being knocked back. I almost forgot about the red skill. Luisa's knockbacks and snares cannot be blocked, dodged, or prevented by Hardy stacks. Every time a snare ends, the targeted enemy hero gets their movement speed reduced by 90% for 6 seconds. Every 3 basic attacks, Luisa knocks back and snares the target enemy. Frontline enemy heroes deal 50% less damage to Luisa. M-A-F-E. There's a unicorn. Okay, hang on. I'm not in the mind to think right now. Fear and Maui. No friendship with any of her sisters? Oh well. You know what? Maui makes sense. They're both strong people, but Fear. What does Fear contribute? Knockback reduces tenacity and evasion. Luisa's knockbacks reduce enemies' tenacity and evasion by 18% for 1 second. That's really good. That's because, you know, you want to make sure those things are disabled, because then you can actually equip disables on your target enemy. But for Fear, for every allied hero alive, Luisa gains 2% armor and reality every time an allied hero is KO'd in combat. Luisa gains 4% basic damage. I guess that sort of boosts the stats, but I think this one's way better for, like, during the battle. I think that's way better. Armor debilitation, power debilitation, damage debilitation, invincible retribution, and invincible momentum. Battle badge, don't care. Subclasses, you know, these I never pay attention to subclasses too often. Yeah. There's no chat sparring with her, right? No, I don't think so. This is a much shorter video, isn't it? Well, I mean, like, yeah. That's about all I have for guys. I mean, in terms of skills, didn't really, I gotta be honest, they've already left my mind. I just can't get over the voice. The voice is really all I'm taking away right now. But again, I do like her Street Fighter idle animation. That looks really good. I think she would just benefit if they just removed the voices and stuck to, like, regular sound effects. If I can find an example, like, if they had to reuse a voice, who would work, though? That's something to think about. Like, with if they find another muscle man, like Mr. Incredible or something, but this is a muscle woman. We don't have a lot of muscular women I mean, we have muscular women, but they still have the general woman shape. This is, like, probably our first, unless I'm blanking out on someone, our first, like, this type of build, but on a woman. Where am I going with this? I don't know. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time when Chernobog eventually comes to the game. Goodbye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video from beginning to end. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel and join the Zainreborn community. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.